Hi guys, and welcome to jackiedis.co.uk. Now I'm going to give you a couple of my top tips to help with presentation, because to be honest it might seem quite a good idea, or it might feel quite easy to just jump in front of the camera. The first time I did it, I actually felt like I was having a bit of a goldfish bowl moment. It was a real realisation that I was on my own in a studio with two people behind the camera, and that was it. It was not the same as teaching my aerobics class with 30-40 women in it. So here are a few of my top presentation tips. First of all is relax your voice. There is often that real tension and very authoritative kind of voice that comes through. Relax, take a deep breath. You might find you need a couple of trial runs, record yourself, listen to yourself back, watch yourself back, see how you come across. Do you sound like you? Do you sound how how you would if you were talking to your friends or your family or to a client? Or have you kind of gone into like robot mode? So have a little think, have a listen, have a playback. Another top tip is, imagine if you're doing an interview at home, if you're writing a blog, if you're writing an ebook, I would suggest having a think about, are you writing it as you would if you were writing a letter to a friend, or writing a program for a client with those sometimes you make like little comments and create a personality to your writing. I often do the mum test. Love my mum dearly, and she helps me no end with my fitness products, and she's brutally honest, very honest in fact. If I start talking like I am doing anatomy and physiology, and there is no emotion to what I'm writing, because I do get very passionate about what happens with the body and its function and nutrition, etc., she will sit me down and say, I do not understand a word you just said. It's a great reality check, because remember, the market you're writing to, unless you're doing education of course, is you're not writing for personal trainers, you're writing for people who know nothing about fitness, and that's the reason they're coming to you. So think about how you're writing, how you're saying it to everybody. And the very last thing is kind of related to that, which is don't talk stuff. You need to be talking about something that is relevant to the people reading it, watching it, listening to it. If it's not relevant to them, they're going to switch you off. They're going to have enough. They're not going to come back to you for more information, because they can't see what you're saying in relation to what is happening either in here or going on in their life or their training. I kind of sometimes find if you are going to be covering a very tricky subject, sometimes it's great to do it in an interview. So you will have maybe one of your clients in an interview, whether it's on a podcast or whether it's on a video clip, and let them ask you questions on that subject, because if they're asking those questions, I guarantee pretty much 99.9% of your clients are going to be asking exactly the same questions. So you know what message you need to get across and how you need to get it across. So I hope that gave you a little bit of an idea of kind of presentation styles. That tactic of what you say and how you say it, again, is so important to the market that you're trying to reach. So ask them the questions, let them give you an answer back, and then try and give that information in the way that they would like to hear it or need to hear it. Hope that helped, and speak to you soon.